Good morning, evening, and night. Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to House of Queens TV. And I am your mostest with the hostess. Mostest with the hostess. Queen of the South, Queen Red Dagger. I am her. So this is International Women's Month, and coming off of Mahogany Jackson, surrounding the situation that happened with her and involving her case and her friends, and that demonic energy, that demonic spirit of her fake friends. So we have a lot of women out here with unwanted pregnancies, raising their children by themselves. They come from fatherless and motherless homes. They've been raised by their grandparents. So right here, if I don't know how many people watch TV, because television is a heavy within itself. So this young man right here with his head hanging down, and yes, Judge Mathis is crying. So he is from Compton, California. His mother and father passed away with the virus due to being on drugs. He went to go live with his mother. I mean, with auntie and her husband. He wanted to change the scenery. He was already involved in the gangs. He has sickle cell anemia. He got a job. You know, by his both of his parents being on drugs, they weren't telling him nothing. They was too much, probably used up in the streets. They wasn't buying him clothes, food. He had to raise himself. So when they passed away, he already was think he was hot head. So he came into a home where they had boundaries, they had rules, and he didn't want to listen to it. Oh, his uncle probably tell him something to do. You ain't my daddy. You can't tell me what to do. Trying to give him constructive criticism. So they put bumped heads a little bit, but he wanted to change his life. So I don't know the reason why he brought his auntie and uncle to court, but then again they are at court, and he was telling the situation to Judge Mathis. Judge Mathis been down that road. He been involved in the gangs. He got into trouble. He been in jail, so he became a lawyer, then a judge. And so when he get a case that come before him, he tell him what happened to him when he was young, growing up in gangs in the streets, and how they could turn their life around. And he would give them the resources to change their life around if they wanted. So this is a kind of a heartbreaking situation. So again, like I said, this is International Women's Month, but let me pour back into our men, because it's kind of cliche in our community, the black community, for not just men but everyone to go to counseling, get therapy, talk to someone about your problems. The black household, what stays in the household, whatever goes on here stays here. You got somebody being taken advantage of, you better not go tell nobody. Stuff like that. So the black household, I can't speak on every household. I'm speaking on our community, and word of mouth, what goes on. And so when you have our broken youth, who can they go to? Because let alone the women, the young girls, when they hit the streets, they with an older man. Then the older man probably put them out on the streets to sell their bodies and push drugs on them, and then physically abuse them. So when we have our young youth, when they hit the streets, what they doing? Gang banging, selling drugs, robbing, unaliving people. Then they go be a statistic to a hashtag. They in prison for the rest of their life, or they in somebody's cemetery, because they don't have no guidance. It don't just have to be a man trying to grab the attention of our youth. Women do too. Some women can stand firm into what they say, stand 10 toes into what they say. They still can be feminine and still press the issue. Because like I said in one of my other contents, I made flyers. I posted on social media. No attention, no likes, nothing. But let me post something negative. Let me do something negative. Here come all the eyes. Here come the views. But I post any other time, ain't no views. Ain't no DMs. Ain't nobody saying nothing. But what I may pushed out may not be negative, but that's what they perceive to be negative. And here come, you're not listening. You're listening to respond. You're listening to find something negative. When I post, it's not always negative. I'm giving my experience. Even if it involves certain people, it's still my experience. And if you want to get a lawyer involved, then so be it. But it's going to be nonchalant because you are part of my experience. You are part of my past. But ask yourself how you got to be involved in my past. How did you got yourself involved, be entwined with me? Because I don't seek out and bother people. I don't seek out and be messy to people. I respond, I sure will. But I don't involve myself in other people's dramas. So my past, I had to reflect on a lot of things and how people interpret me to be. And I didn't like that. So let me redirect my content. So I give people affirmations. Hey sis, give them little, compliments, or I give them a little, a little picture with an affirmation on it. They may or may not respond. But as black people, as a black woman, hey, you may not heard that from someone in your own family, or you may not heard that from your partner. So let me lift you up a little bit. Let me make you feel just a little bit better about yourself for that day. Because no one told you nothing, but a stranger came in my DMs and said, hey sis, or this is for you. Regular little thing I put, however you receive it, but it was always in good intentions. Nothing negative. Nothing petty, nothing being nitpicking. Just want to lift up our community. I'm going through some stuff in my life right now. I don't have time for drama. I'm trying to focus and get closer to my God. I wish there was, can't say my mom and my dad, both of my dads wasn't there for me. They was. I didn't want to listen at that time. I didn't. They couldn't tell me nothing. Getting in trouble, going to jail, fighting, and getting suspended from school. Because, when you in your household, you don't want to listen to your family. Some people, I can speak for me, I didn't want to listen. But there was no parks or community organizations where we can go after school. We had it, but that was like when I was almost a damn near teenager, almost grown, when they started putting stuff like that in our community. They don't want the black community, they don't want to build them up. They don't want us to strive. They want to keep us down and destitute and going to prisons and getting on drugs and selling our bodies to whoever for whatever. They want us to keep taking out each other, because it is a thing. Donald Trump said it best. I'm not going to keep sending my good old boys out there to take out these people. We going to sit back and let them take out themselves. He said out his own mouth. And it's true. We take out our own people. We are toxic to our own community. Especially black women. Look at her hair. Look at her clothes. I bet she stank. I bet she a hoe. I played a part in it too. But now, me being grown, me being a grown woman, me got older. I look back sometimes, I'm like, I wish I would never did that. I wish I would never said that. Because when I see other people doing it, I be like, who raised you? Knowing damn well that's not how I was raised. But I didn't do it because other people was doing it. I did it on my own. Did nobody make me say those things? Did nobody make me do those things? I did it because I wanted to. So when I see stuff happening like that now, my thing is like, who raised you? We are probably grown women and men, and we are carrying on like jackasses. There's no other way to put it, but we are carrying on like jackasses. So again, I call out to all my activists, my Black Lives Matter community. What are we doing to lift up our youth? Because I tried it. I wanted to do the pow down and the gloves up. I paid money. I put time and effort into it. Nobody showed up. I didn't have a strong backing. I didn't have a strong support system. The community activists, they thought I was crazy. Who is this woman coming to us telling us what we need to do? Yeah, but now we see a lot of our black men outlining chalk. So that idea I gave y'all, it sound good, didn't it? Yeah, right after I pitched that idea, months later, a few of our was outlined in chalk. Family crying. People on their cell phones mad with cord. Wondering what happened. It doesn't matter what happened. What didn't happen is that they didn't have an outlet to go to. They didn't have a park or a recreation center to go to. They didn't have no community organization behind them. They sit outside every day at a liquor store pushing drugs, destroying their own community. I have a lot of ideas of how to help my community. I have pitched some to the mayor. I emailed. I get with some of the other organization people in my community. They listen, but hey, take heed to it. No. Who this black girl thinks she is? She ain't nobody. I'm more than what you think I am. I have ideas. I have a lot going on in this brain. It's because can articulate it at certain times when I talk, or it came out this way, or it came out that way. But I'm far from done. So that's why I want to pour back into not just our youth women, but our youth men. Because I'm tired of seeing our young black men outlined in chalk. I'm tired of seeing our young youth men being another hashtag. So this comes from a country creator named S. Wiggins TV. And when I seen it, I had to do a reaction to it. Because this is hurtful. He wanted to get out of the street. He wanted to change his life around before it's too late, before he become outlined in chalk, before he get a life sentence. And he was asking for help. His own mom and dad wasn't there for him. His auntie, we don't know what the hell she's saying, but the uncle, he didn't want to hear it. He see another man into his household, so he threatened. Not by his nephew, but he don't see his nephew. He see another man It's another man in my house. I'm the only man walking around here. I wear the pants around here. That's how he looking at it. He ain't looking like this is my nephew. This is my wife's nephew. He didn't have a chance. Let me give it to him. Yes, he's gonna be a hothead. Of course, his circumstances of how his household was before he came to yours. Yes, he was broken. It's gonna take some time to rebuild his mindset, to rebuild the things that he had already seen in a toxic household of two drug addict parents. He didn't know what this looked like because he was used to that. So it takes time to people to build them back up when they was broken and toxic. We are always judging somebody. We don't know their background. We don't know what they've been through. But we always are here judging people. So y'all, again, this video, I'm going to see how the views do. Because I know a video that I made that it went a certain way. So I'm going to see how this one going to go. I'm going to see how that one going to go. Well, how this is going to go. So, y'all, if you're here for the first time, welcome. And then to my returning family, welcome back, loves. Welcome back. I appreciate y'all. Each and every one of y'all for coming over here and viewing the content. I really do. Thank you for taking the time out of your life to come over here and to view my content. Can you please like the video? I really appreciate it. If you can get in the comments and tell me what you thought about the situation. Subscribe if you want to do so. Put notifications on so when I go live or upload, y'all be in tune. And I am Queen of the South, Red Queen. I'm all that. And y'all are over here on House of Queens TV. Let's go. Let's get it. Is this statement true? Sometimes blood isn't thicker than water and family will cross you quicker than strangers. And I say that when I come on here sometime and I be giving my past experience of my life and what I've gone through, and it rolls off my tongue so easy because, you know, I do that because I don't have no conviction. Y'all don't know me and I don't know y'all. So I'm going in here with people that don't know me so there can nobody be biased. So if I go to a family member or to someone that knows me and knows the other party, there may be a little bias in there. They may take one side over the other. So if I come on here and talk my ish, don't nobody know me. Don't nobody know the other person I'm talking about. If they do in real life and they know who that person is, oh well. But majority of y'all don't. So I'm coming in here, don't nobody know either person. So if y'all do come in the comment section and y'all give y'all opinion, I don't feel like, oh, you taking that person's side over mine, or you taking, you know, because y'all don't know either or. So that's why some people come on social media and pour out their lives, because to me, sometimes this is therapy. Again, because cliche in our neighborhood, we don't want to go to counseling. We don't get therapy. Black folks don't go to therapy. Black folks don't go to counseling. Stuff like that. And your family will stab you in the back before a stranger would. It just make it even harder to get betrayed by someone that you call family or friend. I'd rather for you to stab me in my chest than in my back. At least I seen it coming.
It was a case where a kid from Oakland, California got kind of caught up in the gangbanging lifestyle out there and reached out to his uncle in St. Louis, Missouri to escape that lifestyle, which usually only leads down two roads. And just for a quick backstory on the young man's life, both his parents had died from HIV after shooting up heroin with the infected needles. So he was basically an orphan on his own in the wild streets of California. So the boy called his uncle to get away, and he asked his uncle if he could move in. So his uncle let him move in, and the young homie eventually got a job and started doing his thing. But after a while, they kind of got to him real tough. Check it out.
I moved out to St. Louis, Missouri with my aunt and my uncle.
Where?
From Oakland, California. There's too many problems in Oakland and stuff, and I was going through a lot of problems.
Trying to get away from the tough streets of Oakland.
Exactly. Our relationship was fine up to like June.
I'm too tired. I don't want to go to work. My sickle cell is acting up. I can't. But he goes out. He went out every night and goes to work.
Sickle cell anemia?
Man, I don't even want to talk to you, man. You disrespect.
One rule: no man is a bigger man than me in my house. And I said, you open your mouth again, we can take it outside.
This dude is crazy. He threw a knife at me. I'm your nephew, man.
You're not nothing to me. You
I understand that now.
Why? I don't want to hear no more of this. Piece of tissue, man. This damn young man moved from the streets of Oakland to escape the gangs, plead out to you for help, let him move in there, knowing what he done went through. Many young people run from the street gangs and try. He got sickle cell anemia, no parents, and yeah, I'm crying because I see myself in it. Give a young man tough love, but where's the love? All I hear is tough.
And if y'all don't know too much about Judge Mathis, like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it already, he used to gangbang and be in the streets, and he got locked up and turned his life around. And he get back to his community. He have organization and little camps and groups where young boys go to get counseling, get resources to get job, and even trades and stuff like that. He give them college grants so they can go to college. He give them anything that he can if he can get it. And so that's the kind of stuff that I'm striving to do in my community. Get out and do what I do. Right now, what I'm doing so far is not just for youth. Right now, I'm only feeding the homeless men and women. That's how I'm giving back so far right now. I use my money out of my pocket to clothe and feed the homeless. I have received a few cash apps, and then some of the time, if I get a super sticker, I have not got that money yet from YouTube. I got past a threshold. I'm almost there, but haven't passed the threshold yet. But if I do receive cash apps, that money go towards feeding the homeless. And I also tell the people, if y'all see me in Cash App, let me know where it's going to go towards, what y'all want to go towards. If it's for me, let me know. If it's for the homeless, let me know. But if you just seen it and you don't have nothing on it, I'm still going to use some of that money, depends on how much it is, towards the homeless. And I can provide receipts to show where the money is going towards, if it ever comes to it. Because I'm not the one to ask for money and don't use it for what I asked for it for. That's if I really need it and ask y'all. But I always say, hey, if you want to support the channel, Cash App, super sticker. I always say that. But other than that, let's thumb up the content. Because I done been in the streets. I done been gangbanging. I ain't never just, I ain't gonna go there. I was finna say something that can incriminate me. But I done seen people got unalived. I almost been there a few times. I done been in some sticky situations for a color of a rag that I don't own. For a street that I don't own. Throwing up these gang signs that people have created. Oh, child, I'm telling you. I done seen a lot. But through the graces of God, He found fit for me to still be here. And I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful. So, this was very touching when I seen it. And so I just had to do a reaction to it to give us a little bit. So, hey, I'm just one person trying to do the best that I can with the abilities that I can. Please like the video. Thank you.
You know, for his uncle putting up with his, nephew not being able to work and putting up with the sickle cell condition, acting up, and he going in and out the house late at night, to the early a.m. I get it, but I just feel like he could have went about it a different way. Being more understanding that the boy lost his parents at a young age. He could have been more, kind. They gave him words of wisdom. I understand tough love. I get it, but I feel like he should have went about it a different way. The way he was talking to him, talking about, you ain't nothing to me. And threatening the boy, talk about, you could take it outside, you squabble up. That was messed up. That was out of pocket, bro. Now, as you can see, the judge started crying and really delivered a heartfelt message to his uncle, hey, bro, you tripping. You too hard on him, bro. You tripping right now. So he talked to him. You feel me? He talked to the uncle. Now, if you like me, you probably wonder, hey, whatever happened to that young man? Did his uncle have a change of heart and let him back in? Did he end up homeless? Did he end up moving back to Cali and gangbanging? What happened? I'm going to show you better than I could tell you.
But it touched me. It was probably the most emotional case I've had in 24 years. And I told the young man that if he wanted to go to community college, we'd send him. And he came back 2 years later with his associate's degree and is the minister of the youth division of his church.
Wow. Wow.
Praise God.
It's easy to do the right thing when you don't have options. But when you have an option, it's a tough road that you got to go through. And some of us today are at this crossroad right now. Well, God, I need to make a decision. Is it my will or your will? So since we're here, let me make your decision a little bit easier. If you happen to choose your will, it is probable that you can still have plenty. Watch me. It is probable that you can still have plenty, but it guarantees that you won't walk in purpose. And having plenty without having purpose is just pitiful. But when you choose the will of God, it guarantees you divine purpose. And plenty is a byproduct of walking in your purpose. I mean, to touch somebody else and tell them, I'm going with God. I don't know about you, but I'm going with God.
That's right. Judge Mathis ended up paying for him to get an education.
Praise God. And God is good. So Judge about to pay for this young man to go to college, get his associate degree, and now he is a youth minister, giving back to the community. Somebody seen fit in him to have a better life, so now he paying it forward. He can teach the youth on what not to be, what not to do, because I've been down that street. I've been down that road. So the stuff that I done been through, and sometimes I get on here and I act a plump donkey ass. I do. I really do. But I still try to come on here and give a positive message when I can. I get on Instagram, Facebook, TicToc, and I give people affirmations on have a blessed day, sister, have a blessed day, king, because you may not hear anything good that whole day. And here I come with my country ass, just giving you just positivity or hope that somebody care, even if they don't know you. You may was feeling a certain type of way at that time, and here come God using me to sing you something. You can take it how you want to take it, but I know it was good intentions on when I did it. That's a problem with our community, women and men. especially black women, tearing down other black women. They already said, an angry black woman. She always mad. She always angry. You can't tell her nothing. You can't talk to her because she always got something smart to say. So, I played a part in it. Like I said, I played a part in it as well. But I tried my best. I'm not getting up here being like I'm holier than thou. Trying to, oh, we all gonna sit around in a circle and say kumbaya, hold hands under the campfire. No. I reach out to the people that I reach out to, even if it's strangers and I don't know you, and they like, who the fuck is this? They probably don't even check it or see it. Keep it on, or they put it on, or they'll see it, and I might ask when I was singing or something to respond back. But some people just don't look at it. And it is what it is. But hey, let you know that you are loved by a stranger named House of Queens TV. And like I said, it's a thing called life. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but put your faith in God. He will see you through. He is all understanding. I love you. God love you. And I hope you love yourself. I hope you love yourself. Because sometimes your existence irritate their demons. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to do nothing. You can just walk right by. And your existence irritated their demons. So again, have a safe, blessed, abundance day, night, evening, whenever you come across this content, and let you know that you are loved, even if you don't know me. And I'll catch y'all later.